Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's February the 5th, 2025, with Brother Phil, Brother Amir, with Wake Up Everybody. Brother Phil,
Brother Mayor, go ahead.
man, I got something new.
Okay.
It's a herb, and it comes from different parts of Africa as well as Mexico. It's a leaf, but
Okay.
we have it in a pill form, we have it in a tea. A couple customers have already started using it. It's called Jamia leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Jamia leaf.
Okay.
We have it in the pill, we have it in the powder. But the great thing about it is it reduces your sugar cravings, lowers your blood sugar, improves your insulin level, which is so vital to people with diabetes,
Yeah.
type 1 and type 2. Increases the insulin production for type 1, type 2 diabetes. It reduces heart disease and improves your overall cholesterol and your triglyceride levels and weight loss. Two customers have already started taking it,
Okay.
and insulin, you're getting the insulin shots.
Okay.
I said, don't take the insulin shot for 2 days, see what happens. They started taking the actual herb itself in the tea form,
Mm-hmm.
and they said their numbers was unbelievable in 2 days. So with doing the research, sleeve's been around forever, but it's been hidden for such a long time.
Right.
Really big in Mexico and certain coastlines of Africa, where it's been used, where they don't have diabetes. They don't have names for this, because this is just a household tea
Right.
or a pill that they grind up and they put in their food on
Mm-hmm.
on a regular basis. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've gotten a lot of calls, and whenever we do shows and people refer, 8 out of 10 of our customers, somebody has diabetes,
Mm-hmm.
or borderline diabetes,
Right.
So this is a great herb. We have it on our site, www.goldenrangerusa.com, and we also have it in the tea, www.goldenleaftea.com. Please look out for it. We just posted it yesterday on Instagram as well as Facebook. A really good herb. I would tell everyone that has a family member, could be yourself, try it. Try it out. It's becoming popular in certain groups of individuals that carry natural herbs, but it's not a household name when it comes to this particular herb that's for type 1 and type 2. Because a lot of times you may have something that's good for type 2, but you
Mm-hmm.
don't have anything really to benefit the type 1
Okay.
diabetic.
So this new product that you have,
Yes. Hmm.
you have it in the tea form, and I can see that right there in the pill form.
That's right.
So, of course, I always ask this question when we're up here. You can make this, with the tea form, make your own sweet tea.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Meaning, instead of drinking that stuff that's no good for you, make it with this what is it,
Gymnina. Yeah.
Gymnina leaf,
Yeah.
and drink that instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, one of the customers, they made a great big pot of it
Hmm.
and they refrigerated it.
There you go.
So they want it cold is already chilled.
Right.
If they want to warm it up, all they
Sit
got to
on the
do is
microwave
just,
or something. Yeah. All
put
right.
it in a cup and
Yeah.
then warm it up. Now they got their hot tea.
Yeah. You need to hit a couple of these restaurants, man, especially these health food ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like I said, that sweet tea for our folks, man, we love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if they're getting something that's giving them that same flavor, but definitely healthy for them, because that diabetes thing, I just lost a family member, a
Right.
young man, 23 years old,
Right. Right.
to a diabetic situation. And now that I'm seeing this here, man, it's probably been something that's been very helpful to him. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, our plan is this year is that, up where I'm at, there's so many international grocery stores,
Yeah.
especially,
Hmm.
in the Spanish community,
Yeah.
is that I'm putting together a marketing material to supply them with natural herbs
Hmm.
and vitamins for the different, Latin grocery stores in my general area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yep. So that's
Okay.
something, that will be coming. But definitely, ladies and gentlemen, look into this particular herb that we have on the site, as well as we have it on, again, on both of our sites. But it's great for, improving your insulin level, where you don't have to take that insulin shot. That insulin shot does not help long term. It
Right.
destroys your liver long
Okay.
term. It
Yeah.
destroys your bladder long term.
Mm-hmm.
Insulin leads to dialysis.
Mm-hmm.
Dialysis leads to amputation. Amputation leads to death.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
getting around that.
We need more, brothers like yourself, man, that are explaining to people about these herbs. We've gone over our books,
Hmm.
but yeah, folks out there, do yourself that due diligence and study. When you hear these names, Google them, cross-reference them. I'm sure you're gonna get 4,000 answers that are going to confirm the value of these herbal products, because the diabetes thing is real in our community. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Yeah.
absolutely. But brother Phil, I got something else that I wanted to share because we talked about this maybe the latter part of last year. You
Mm-hmm.
know about you know 2025 we were going to be selling seeds.
Yeah.
Organic seeds. Well, we got our
Mm-hmm.
seeds. We
Okay.
got our supply of seeds, and I'm just going to pull out a couple of them.
Okay.
For instance, we have here red watermelon crimson sweet tea. You get 25 seeds, all organic.
Mm-hmm.
We have spinach, organic spinach. You get 25 seeds. These will be posted on the website as well. But
Mm-hmm.
we have over now 20 different seeds that you can grow in your home and you can grow in your backyard. You don't have to have a whole bunch of land. We just started harvesting some of our seeds that we just received. I know Brother Phil has an area in his yard that him and his wife are going to start harvesting some of their own. But ladies and gentlemen, just think about this. Every single day now, I don't know what your feed looks like on how you get your information, but every single day there is a callback or stop eating certain foods because it has certain contamination where it's not good for you to eat. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like for instance, we were just at the grocery store the other day. They had a great big sale on potato chips, Lay's. Lay's has been called back. Every one of their products has been a callback because it's causing cancer.
Yeah.
Lay's potato chips. I know everybody's aware of Lay's potato chips, right? You've heard of Lay's potato chips if you don't eat them, but it's a callback. But the grocery stores still have them on the shelves,
Yeah.
right? You want potatoes? Grow your own potatoes. Slice them up. Make your own potatoes. If you need some chips, you can sling slice them now. But every day there's a callback on something that we have in our refrigerator. I mean, just look at what they're talking about with eggs. I seen a post of eggs as much as $48 for a dozen in California. $48. Okay, so my question is, if they're telling you the chickens is contaminated,
Yeah.
they laying the eggs. Why you gonna go out and get some eggs?
Yeah, 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 yeah. But apart, brother Mir, when we speak on these things that are going on out here and all this information is flying around, it depends on what you tune into.
Right. Hmm.
But we've all heard this cliche: health is wealth,
Hmm.
right?
That's right.
Now, of course, they go back and listen to what we've said. I know I want to live to be at least 120.
Hmm.
That's on the low end.
That's
I
right.
know it sounds crazy to most folks, but taking control of what you eat and being able to grow your own food is the key,
Hmm.
right? Because when they do these recalls and callbacks, and of course, everybody likes to believe that the FDA, the USDA have your best interest in mind.
Hmm.
We live in a capitalist country. Everybody's aware. We ain't gonna get political about what's going on right now, right?
Hmm.
It's going to be trade wars.
Hmm.
So you got Canada, China, and Mexico
Hmm.
that are main suppliers of goods to us in America.
That's right.
This is the perfect time, this particular year, for us to start growing our own food.
That's right.
What Brother and Amir and I talk about, when we come out here all the time, he's doing the health stuff. Get with your neighbors, whether you live in an apartment or you own a home. If you got a yard, 5 by 5. If you grow potatoes and your friend grows tomatoes, if someone grows cabbage and someone grows spinach, and then you just share with each other, you cut that off your grocery list.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And then learning together. I'm brand new learning. It's gonna be my man seeds right here. This will be my first year, and from moving forward, that's what I want to do: grow my own food. Now I
Hmm.
got to worry about a recall,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Because you got to learn how to do it organically.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, my last several trips to the grocery store, just on fruits and vegetables. We're not talking about the fish that I eat, but just the fruit and vegetables, way over $100,
Yeah,
which is insane.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Fruits and vegetables, way over $100 because
Hmm.
I eat a lot of fruit
Hmm.
because of juicing, because I
Yeah.
juice so much.
Hmm.
But the simple fact of, I'm looking at, spinach, kale, okra, red leaf lettuce, you know, the different fruits. I mean, the cost. I mean, like, I was at farmers market the other day. They had a couple seeded watermelons. It was 11.99, man.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
11.99 for a watermelon, and people snatching those things up.
yeah,
You know, I know that I'm gonna put that 11.99 back in my pocket
yeah.
because of the things that we choose to grow
Hmm.
and that I'm going to be consuming. And like Brother Phil is stating, I know what's going to be put on there every day, how it's being nourished and harvested every single day, versus it's at the grocery store. We just pick it up. We clean it if people do choose to clean it, but I clean everything that I'm putting in my mouth.
Hmm.
And the cost is just outrageous. And like you said, they're putting these tariffs on these different countries.
That's
You know that, just think about it. If you haven't been enlightened, you should have been enlightened to some degree when they talked about these tariffs
tariffs. Yeah.
and what these countries bring to America, because there was a lot of things that were brought to my attention that I didn't know these other countries, offer us in order for us to go through our daily routine of eat,
Hmm.
turn on the lights, everything that we just think that America has. There's a lot of things that we don't have that we're getting from outside these countries. So they're gonna. I mean, just look at China. It said they're gonna put their. They said forget about what America is deciding to do with us. They
Hmm.
already said what they're going to do when it comes to tariffs.
Right.
Let alone, our biggest supplier is Mexico, our
Yeah.
neighbor, and Canada, our neighbor as well. So, I mean, it doesn't take long for certain things to grow. Like I'm growing. I got a lemon and lime tree that I already purchased,
Yeah.
but it's already budding,
Okay.
but it may take close to a year to see the lemons and limes.
Right.
But I'm willing to wait. But
Hmm.
I have it,
Yeah.
and I'm seeing the progression of that tree,
Free. Yeah.
right? Versus just going to grab a bag, and now I'm buying a bag of lemons and limes, and I'm spending $4, $5, $6,
Hmm.
and I have lemon and lime and everything that I drink.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And remember this too. When we talk about recalls and you talk about the chemicals out there, when we go into the grocery store, you just see water sprayed on the fruits. It's well lit, and it looks healthy to the naked eye. You know what I'm saying? But when they're spraying stuff on it, remember a lot of these fruits are just like your skin. It's porous. So if you got a melon, if you got an apple, orange, a pear, whatever it may be, that thing has its own pores.
hmm
So when they're spraying stuff on it, some of that stuff seeps into the fruit itself. You're not going to see it with the naked eye. You know what I'm saying? It has gotten so bad. If you really do your due diligence and study, you'll realize that a majority of the diseases that we're dealing with are foodborne.
that's right.
That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? I remember I always wanted to know about this cancer. And the one documentary that did me a lot of, just helped me. What the Health? This
hmm
documentary, if you've never heard about it, What the Health? Watch it. It was shocking for me
Yeah, yeah.
because it's the food that causes the sickness. That sounds bananas, right? And they say all this money they raise for cancer research. We're talking about billions, probably trillions of dollars by now.
Yeah, yeah.
And they say there's no cure. Yes, there is. It's your diet.
hmm
Right? That's the hardest thing for people to do, and I get it. To give up what you like, that you enjoy when you chew it out and you swallow. But for the cost of your life and longevity, would you be willing to change? I know I am.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
It's hard for us
Hmm.
to change our palate, right?
Yeah.
But take the proper steps. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? If you used to eating something 4 or 5 days, cut back to two.
Yeah.
And then see if you can do it just once a week.
Yeah.
And then see if you can do it for a whole week without even having that taste in your mouth. and try it for a week, then 10 days, maybe a month.
Right.
And then if you go back to it, normally you don't feel the same,
Yeah.
right? It
Yeah.
don't taste the same. It has a different kind of taste in your
Yeah.
mouth because now you're not used to that taste being in your mouth
Yeah.
on a consistent basis.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you do a detoxify, get all those metals out of your body, that even gives you an even worse taste of something that's now foreign to the body.
Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. You've been listening to Brother Phil, Brother Amir. Wake up, everybody. Please like, follow, and share. Until the next time,
Peace.
peace. Did you say your